I already know. In Chinese, we say Ni Hao.
Ah, Ni Hao.
And Hao.
Ni Hao.
We say Ni Hao.
Oh, maybe I can practice my Chinese on him.
Hey, I just made it to your building. Which apartment are you at?
Hey, Ni Hao.
Whoa, stop right there! You're about to enter in some ignorance! Now you might be thinking, Joey, I'm just trying to speak Chinese. What's wrong with speaking in another person's language? Well, thanks for asking, Thomas. First of all, knowing one phrase in another language does not actually mean you know how to speak that language. That's like saying I microwaved the Hot Pocket once and now I know how to cook. You don't. You don't know how to cook. You're probably just poor, lazy, and in a lot of debt. Or you just really like Hot Pockets. I am personally the latter and the former. Knowing how to say Ni Hao does not make you a master of the Chinese language. Consider learning a few hundred more characters by taking some Chinese classes before trying to have a conversation in Chinese. Ni Hao is a greeting that over 1 billion people use on a daily basis. It's not some novelty or exotic fun phrase for you to just throw around whenever you meet a Chinese looking person. Now you might be thinking, but Joey, I'm not using it for fun. I'm actually trying to be nice by making this Chinese person feel welcome. But thanks! But no thanks. First of all, you don't need to use a greeting in another language just to make someone feel welcome. Chances are if you live in a predominantly English-speaking country, they could probably speak English too. Second, how do you actually know that they speak Chinese? Wait, how do you actually know that they are Chinese? If you get either of those things wrong, you might actually make them feel more unwelcome than they were initially. And lastly, what do you mean by feel welcomed? Why would you assume that this person doesn't feel welcomed or comfortable in their current environment? Because of the way they look? Is their appearance of someone not from where you're from? Maybe they look like they don't speak English? Just because someone looks different from you doesn't mean that they're not welcome. I mean, if we were talking about the older generation of the Chinese American population, a lot of them, if not all of them, have been here longer than we have. They are the ones who should be welcoming all of us. Anyways, here are some questions you should ask yourself before saying Ni Hao to who you think is a Chinese person. Number 1, does this person actually speak Chinese? And number 2, do I actually know more than one phrase in Chinese? If you answer no to any of these questions, then you probably shouldn't say it. But if you answered yes to both of these questions, then you probably could say it, but I would still just use discretion. Yeah. Let's go back to this situation to see how our ignorant friend does.
Ni Hao?
Dude, seriously? Is that the only Chinese you know?
Xie xie?
Wow, what a pal!